This is Nomad Nanosuit 1.0 and this is Heavy Alien Devastator unit. These two figures are part of the Crysis 2 video game toy line by Unimax. Unimax is not a very popular toy company, but if you are a collector of military figures and vehicles and set, you might know about Unimax. And right now, I don't know a whole lot about the games, but if you are a fan and you do, please just give the game info to the game. Um, I first know about the existence of this game when I read the news that NECA is going to release a figure which is very similar to this one, but it is the Alcatraz Nanosuit 2.0, and I guess NECA just released one figure as a collector for the game. So let's take a look at the packaging, and here you can see the title and the name down there, and in the background you can see the graphic, and I guess this is the Alcatraz suit. On the back you can see the 6 figures that Unimax has released. We have the Nomad, Alcatraz, the CELL Assault Unit, and 3 aliens, which are Stalker, Heavy, and Grunt. Up here is a little summary of the game, and planet Earth is in crisis of alien invasion, and it had hit New York City. So specially trained military operatives or soldiers will put on this suit that will give them superhuman abilities in the fight against the aliens. Down here is a little ID card about they are character specific ID card, and Nanosuit 1.0 is the first Lieutenant Jack Nomad Dunn. I hope I pronounced his last name right. So this is the packaging for Nanosuit 1.0, and here is the packaging of Heavy. So you can see very nice of Unimax to include character specific info there. Very cool. So let's go over the weaker figure of the two, and it is Heavy. Certainly, I think that Unimax could have spent a little bit more time on the sculpting, and I'm gonna tell you that the quality and articulation cannot be compared to those of Halos or Resistance or Gears of War. But if you're a big fan of the game, you might like the look of these guys. Just 2 warnings. I just wanna tell you that these tentacle or horn on his back, these 3 things are they do not attach to the figure from inside the packaging. If you want them to stay on, just apply super glue and glue them into place. And also these 2 armor or thigh armor pieces, these 2 are very annoying. The plastic is very weak, and the way that they would certainly get in the way of the legs movement. And another sad thing is that I already applied super glue to keep this thing in place, but as you can see, it is still removable. So these things can be quite annoying. Articulation is very limited. He does have a ball jointed head, but the shoulder joint is limited to a swivel joint, and it doesn't go a complete circle. Same thing with this gun. It's swivel but doesn't go a complete 360. Same thing with the other one, but at this point there is a ball joint, but the way this thing is, it doesn't have a lot of movement. I guess this is some kind of blaster. And down onto the hip there is a swivel and a hinge, hinge knee and a hinge ankle, and that's it. No other articulation. And on to my favorite of the two, This is Nanosuit 1.0. As you can see, the detail is done quite well on this guy, and the painting is certainly very nice. The silver is painted where it needs to be, no shifting, no overlapping, nothing. I'm very happy with the painting of this guy, and you can see the little silver detail on his chest as well on his bicep and on his deltoid. Very nice. And this guy is more articulated. He has a ball jointed head, but don't move it too much because the head pops off very easily. There's a ball joint in the shoulder, silver at the bicep, single hinge elbow, silver wrist, ball jointed torso. He had the GI Joe ball jointed hip going on there, single hinge knee and single hinge ankle. So certainly I think this figure should have had more joints. An accessory, he comes with 4 weapons. The first one is the first two. This one seemed to be like some sort of rifle. I really don't know. Might be a shotgun. Maybe someone who knows about the game can tell me. This is another rifle. He also comes with a pistol that can fit onto either his left or right hand. But there is a pistol grip on his right hand, so I'm gonna put it there. And the most disappointing of all 4 is probably this one. This is a machine gun attached to a 3-leg stand. As you can see, this thing is very short. I mean, certainly the figure cannot use it or operate it. I mean, I hope there is some sort of joint on the leg so that you can push the gun higher up. And this box, this ammo box, if you don't like it, you can remove it. Very nice. The machine gun can swivel from side to side, go a complete 3 circle. So very nice attempt by Unimax, but I would have wanted the thing to be taller. But it is now just for display. And as you can see, the joint on the alien figure is very loose. So final thought about the figure. These figure will make a perfect collection for the fans. If you are fans of the game and you are on a budget, I would certainly recommend this entire toy line to you guys, because I'm sure these figures will not cost you more than $10 figures a piece. $10 a piece. But definitely, if you're on a budget and you're a fan of the game, go for this toy line. Because Unimax released 6 figure, you might like that, or if you're just a casual collector of video game in general or NECA, you might wanna wait for the NECA version. I think that figure is more detailed, more articulated, so you can pose your figure. But if I happen to get that figure from NECA, I will be sure to do a video review for you guys. If you're wondering where I found this, I found it at Target. Just happened to check my Target one day, and these just happened to be on the shelf. They haven't had an official price for these yet, so these people at Target gave it to me for $4 each. So, but if I know the official price, I will update you on that. But they shouldn't cost you more than $10. So I'm sure I'm sure the fans who are on a budget can get these. So very nice. At first I thought these are knockoff figures, but well, these are certainly legitimate figures. So make sure you give them a chance. do not trust them inside the packaging. You know, if you play, well, I would not really recommend the alien figures because they are a little bit weak and it's had a lot of flaws. So, but if you're planning to get the cell assault unit and the two nanosuits, I would highly recommend those. Make sure you check them out. Get them at Target if you see them there. So I hope you like my review. This is the Nomad Nanosuit 1.0, and this is Heavy Alien Devastator unit. And thank you so much for watching.